Narcissists' deepest secret that they don't want you to know. Narcissists are adept at keeping secrets. It is mostly their guilt of the heart that they cover up. Having to live with the negative emotions that come along with shame is something they do not want or are able to accomplish. They accomplish this through the use of a perfectly crafted and meticulously maintained mask, which represents their fictitious identity. Their entire strategy is predicated on concealing various facets of their true selves in order to keep up the facade they've created. They have to mask their failure to empathize and love with a veneer of learned behavior, a cognitive empathy, as opposed to an emotional or compassionate kind of empathy. For them, loving someone is really a performance in which they learn their lines and deliver them at the right times so that their spouse doesn't catch on to the reality and see the chasm of emptiness inside of them. In this video, I will reveal to you some of the most well-guarded secrets of narcissists. Find out by watching the video what they are. Everyone, it is nice to have you back. I pray that all is well with you at this time. In light of this, I decided to make a video in which I reveal some of the strategies a narcissist or toxic person hopes you would use to get what they want. Moreover, I will reveal the deepest, darkest secrets of narcissists in this video. But you already knew that. It's common knowledge that narcissists keep a lot to themselves. There are certain things they don't want you to find out, and there are other things they may know but be unable to articulate. The first thing you need to understand is that a narcissist is aware of the fact that your connection with them will not last. So, at the beginning of a relationship, they will idealize you, elevate you, and perhaps even get obsessed with you. Both parties are aware that their relationship is ultimately doomed. They know you won't support their behavior forever. Therefore, they won't do it if they think they can get away with it. They are aware of the harmful effects of their actions. They are dishonest because they realize their inappropriate actions and want to protect you from the consequences. This is why they don't want you to know. They don't want you to discover those behaviors because if you did, you'd leave. Remember that desertion is their breaking point. They're opposed to you leaving for good reason. The narcissist will do everything to keep you around for as long as possible, so that they may continue to receive the attention, affection, and validation that they want from you. They want you to be their emotional slave for as long as you can take it. Therefore, they will attempt to conceal their actions. It is not a matter of observing actions. The underlying causes of those actions need to be investigated, since they provide clues to the nature of the problem at hand. As a result, they are trying to carry on in the hopes of avoiding the abandonment they fear might otherwise ensue, so they won't lose you. They're desperately clinging to you. So, they can only keep you around if they don't let you in on reality. And narcissists require several relationships, and narcissists need affirmation from multiple sources. But they are aware that this is not acceptable. They've picked up the idea that it's frowned upon to obtain such knowledge, and have tried to keep it a secret. By this, I mean that they are aware that engaging in risky social behaviors, such as having many sexual partners or engaging in lengthy conversations with many individuals, is inappropriate. They know that if you find out about inappropriate behavior on social media or with access, you won't tolerate it. That's why secrecy is so important to them. But they require it because they seek fulfillment and attention and will not admit it. They are setting you up for disappointment later on by promising you that, yeah, we're going to be together at the beginning of the relationship when they know full well that it won't last forever. Everything we need will be at our disposal. Positively, utterly, magnificently, everything is going to turn out. But they also realize that you will eventually figure out who they really are, so they know it won't last. The second thing narcissists don't want you to know is the pain they've hidden away. Insecure people often suffer from gloomy sadness or anxiety, and they would rather you didn't know about it. This is how they really feel, but they don't want you to know it because it would make them too vulnerable, and vulnerability is something they desperately want to avoid. They don't want you to know that about them because it would prevent them from having a healthy connection with you, a connection that has significance, and a connection that goes deeper than the surface. Narcissists are looking to you to fulfill a role in their lives. Perhaps they need someone to talk to or a therapist to guide them through the despair and perhaps suicide ideation they are experiencing. And can you see how the need always to prove yourself and your devotion to someone becomes an emotional weight for you? It's quite exhausting. You shouldn't feel the need to prove yourself in a good relationship constantly. There's no need to show your undying devotion to this individual. You are aware of the potential importance of proving your availability to them. That's normal. It happens in every relationship. Some people are more outwardly demonstrative of their affection than others. But those who are in tune with their own selves can sense when they are loved. When someone cares for you, you know it. You shouldn't have to keep repeating yourself. But analysis has an unhealthy need for reassurance because, in their heads, they're always drifting away from it. They're not sure if they want me or not. They anticipate these setbacks as opportunities to escape their current social situation. When there are other people around, whether they be friends, co-workers, or sexual partners, the narcissist sees them as sparkling, brilliant, and new, and this excites them. This explains why they persist in their evil ways. Either you stop giving it to them, or they stop caring because you're bored. Keep in mind that they tend to act on impulse. As a result, their feelings are unsettled. This urge for immediate gratification drives all of their actions. They aren't in good spirits. Thus, this must be completed immediately. Therefore, individuals require a source who can repeatedly satisfy their want for approval. The more they keep asking, the more depleted you will feel. As a result, you shouldn't provide that to narcissists. Therefore, they will seek it out someplace else. Every narcissist is driven by their unique set of priorities, including material gains, sexual satisfaction, social status, or the desire to wield authority at work. Narcissists' need for attention and approval comes from a variety of sources, and they exploit them to their advantage. The narcissists who are depleting you do not want to admit that this is what they require. That you will crack under pressure at some time is something they have anticipated. The last thing a narcissist would want you to know is if they think you're better than they are. That's why they're always trying to one-up you. That's why they're so bad at managing money. Deep down, they're asking themselves, why do I have to be this way? Exactly why does this have to occur? Why do I have to feel this way when you don't? That's because you don't have my life experiences, but I enjoy yours. Therefore, I intend to dismantle everything you have built. You owe it to me to steal it from you. Therefore, there is some jealousy and a power differential. So narcissists need to boost their own self-esteem by minimizing your worth. This is typical of narcissists. I can't recall ever meeting one who didn't exhibit these traits. However, narcissists not only want to drain you of your vitality, but also ruin everything you have and value. They're seeking you out because they know they'll feel better when exposed to your positive vibes. People are counting on you to offer them what they lack. In a way, it's as if they're trying to locate a long-lost parent within you, but you know that's impossible. They don't know where they're going with their lives. They are confused about their identity. They aren't themselves because they lack a sense of self-identity. They're like a person cut in half. When you give it any thought, you realize they have no sense of self or embodied experience. Narcissists, on one level, are blissfully unaware of this fact, but on others, they are well cognizant of it. They don't want you to know this because if you did, if you knew all of this, you would flee and go quickly. Still, it's similar to what I said before. A narcissist knows deep down that they can't keep you forever. They convince you that this state of affairs will last indefinitely. But ultimately, the choice is yours to make. Will you continue to take pleasure in this? What's your plan going forward? Therefore, there is a lot to contemplate. These are the kinds of things you won't get from a narcissist, since they require the kind of self-reflection that narcissists lack. Infidelity is what you may expect to face. If they are often angry, argue with you, or tear you down, you may feel like you have to prove yourself over and over again. A narcissist will expect you to do these things for them. They constantly want it and won't be satisfied until they have it. Therefore, gaining insight into what is occurring and why these people are acting this way is of utmost importance. And how does that make you feel? They will never reveal these secrets to you because, in most cases, they lack the language skills necessary to express themselves adequately. The key is to figure out what's going on. Will you take it? Will you keep engaging in this behavior? Do you intend to take action? Do you have something that will aid you? It's not your responsibility to save them. And it's not your responsibility to save them. These people never improve. You may expect them to increase their level of aggression until they receive what they want from you. They will go if you stop providing food and water. They'll abandon you. Although it may seem like that within the context of our relationship, I don't feel that way about you. So my friends, take some time to consider your options and make a choice based on what you ultimately want out of life. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in a future video. Have a nice day.